We will tell our children how we stood when the clouds turned black, before the light returned to our world.
Sky rumbles, the earth it shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air. It's coming alright. Feel the thunder. Keeping you informed at every update, so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air. Across the screen, nature's power and all it's seen. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air. Sky rumbles, the earth it shakes. The water's rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming alright. Feel the thunder, don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air. But don't forget to like and share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show's about to start. Keeping you informed at every update, so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air. But don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power and all it's seen. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dave. Here we are again.
Yep.
we got audio. Hope everything's playing right. Oh man, we had to get on in a hurry. As you can see, we have severe thunderstorms all across this line that's moving through the area. Hopkinsville is currently under a severe thunderstorm warning. And this is for, if I remember right, 60-mile-an-hour winds and 3/4-inch hail. This is still in effect for at least another 19 minutes. It has had a history in Lyon County of producing wind damage. A camper was blown over at Venture River Water Park. Nickel-sized hail was also reported in Eddyville. So that's this storm going over Hopkinsville right now. It has a history of doing that. Other storms, very strong storm, let's see here, going into Benton, crossing the lakes, about to cross the lakes, and it will be affecting Cadiz here in just a little bit. Cadiz and Trigg counties also under severe thunderstorm warning, as is Benton, and back in Murray and Mayfield. This whole area is under severe weather warning right now.
That area bears watching because earlier, back just south of Mayfield, it did have a tornado warning on it, radar indicated.
Yes, it did have a tornado warning, and we're concerned about it. So we got on as quickly as it can. It kind of caught us off guard a little bit. Okay, we got something here coming on. Severe discussion. They are, what are they doing here to us?
Putting a warning in Tennessee side of that line that goes down through Fulton.
Yes, they're going to extend the watch down into Tennessee. Not sure how well they already have. There it is now. Paris is also under severe thunderstorm warning. So is Union City, just coming out of it, I guess, as that storm just went through there. And this is continuing to be very concerning as we see these things have really popped up and fired off. And this is just the start of what we're going to be seeing over the next several days. All kinds of things are starting to happen. April Lily says her YouTube keeps freezing, so she jumped over to Facebook instead. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I swear, it seems like every time you turn around, there's some other kind of a problem. Got a lot of viewers on with us, and I know everyone's concerned. Right now, there is no tornado in any of these, no tornado warning, but they are very strong, and we're watching. This one probably just north of Murray is probably the strongest. So do you detect rotation anywhere else any stronger?
Not really, not at this time. That new warning, there's a little bit of rotation just near Hardin, but it's not strong. Excuse me. That warning that came out for Tennessee is for Weakley County, Central Gibson County, Eastern Obion, Northern Carroll, and Henry County, and that's until 9:15 p.m. It says at 8:27 p.m. a severe thunderstorm was located over Martin, moving east at 50 miles an hour. If so, it's moving a lot faster than they have been this evening. Warning is for wind gusts to 60 miles an hour, radar indicated.
Okay, so Kevin Thomas says there were reports of people trapped in an overturned RV at Venture River in Eddyville. That's the report we had earlier on that storm that is currently over Hopkinsville as it traveled down this way. Again, the heaviest on that storm now is north of Hopkinsville. Crofton has taken on the brunt of this, it looks like, the most intense part of it.
You have to remember, depending on what kind of support they had underneath it and how well it was leveled, it would not take a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust to blow over a camper trailer if it hit a broadside.
Yeah. We now have a strong storm entering western Trigg, approaching Cadiz. Looks like the worst of it may be either right over Cadiz or just north of it. So I'm trying to answer everybody's question individually. I know that there's a lot of folks on here, and we're trying to keep everybody up to date as much as we possibly can. Right now, southern Hopkinsville looks to be in the clear on this, although we're still watching these storms back to the west. They've still got to come through the area. So let's see. Ty Bowman is asking if anything's coming towards Hardin or Henderson, Kentucky, and that answer is no, not right now. But if you're over around Hardinsburg, Kentucky, up north of Litchfield, man, they're catching. That's some serious storms right there. So
they do have a report up there already of tree down.
Yeah. They just issued a
That was
severe
pretty
thunderstorm warning for that area up there, so they're now under severe storm warning there as well. Again, we're coming back down here. This severe thunderstorm warning is for western Muhlenberg, including Graham and let's see here, Nortonville's under the warning. Mannington, Crofton, Kelly, and Fearsville are all under the severe thunderstorm warning right now as this thing moves on through on there. But that's only the first of several storms as we go back towards the west. And we see right here around Benton, that's a very strong storm. Lots of lightning, as you can see, being indicated in this. So
the radar is showing there is a little bit of rotation northeast of Aurora, but it's right where there's a hail marker, so it could be just the broad rotation of the cell. It's not really tight. And there's some really strong winds. It looks like a microburst or something that's right just north of Hardin.
okay, I'm
Or
trying
right
to.
north of Dexter.
Are you talking about western? What part of you talking about? Where?
That's on the other side of the lakes.
Oh, back towards Calvert City or back?
It's just north of Hardin.
Oh, okay, I see.
Southeast of
I
Benton.
got it. I see it. Okay, that's the one where we're talking about. That's a very strong storm right there with light. We have some rotation in this. Cynthia Brown says Eddyville had something happen, building destroyed and roof in the middle of the park. So hopefully everyone's okay in Eddyville. Michaela Perry says our power keeps flickering. I need to know location. So if you guys are trying to report anything, make sure you do give a location to us. Elton is under the gun on this. I think it's going to be a little while before you get into anything. These storms that they hold together are going to get over into that area, and Hopkinsville's still under the gun with these as well. It could come back through Hopkinsville as well. We're watching this pretty close. This is the one we're concerned about. This storm right here around Benton and this area does have some rotation, hail marker. So we're watching it.
The radar is indicating about a 62 to 63 mile per hour wind gust in that.
Okay, so if you're in this area right here, be prepared for some strong winds. It is coming. Okay, Michaela Peary says Lake Tandy Road in Hopkinsville. I think you're going to be okay. Let's see. I forgot where Lake Tandy is. I know it's somewhere. Okay, it's not Boxley, so Lake
On the
Tandy.
other side of town.
Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. You're kind of on the back side of it as we look at this. Looking at the east side, and areas to the east right now have missed the worst of that storm. Angela Lipo, sorry, works in Oak Grove, live in Hopkinsville. Let's see here. Beverly Powell, what about the Pilot Rock area? I think Pilot Rock is, well, let's see here.
Yeah. If you don't mind the bugs on the lens, look at the lakeside camera.
All right, hang on here. I'm not getting it to come up. There we go. Ooh. Wow, look at that. That's intense. Look at the white caps out there on the lake. This is Kentucky Lake, Lakeside Campground Marina. That is in this storm that we're watching up back over towards Benton. That is an intense storm. And I'm concerned about that constant lightning, Mark, because you know when we see that, I don't even want to say it.
Well, that's definitely an indicator of how strong the storm is.
Yep. Many times you get lightning like that, there's a tornadic storm. And right now they don't have a tornado warning on that. There's still not a very tight rotation in it, but we are seeing some rotation. But the winds are really gusting. If you look at that water out there, you can make it out. It looks like you're in the middle of the ocean or something. Okay, let's get back to the radar. Kathleen Dexter, wind is very strong in Jonathan Creek area. Our cameras are picking up some major winds. Yes, there are major winds back that way. That is a powerful storm. We are watching it very closely so that if anything does drop out of it, we'll be right on top of it here. But right now, so far, no tornadic activity is indicated, although there is some rotation.
And again, that storm, that's just the part of that storm that's just west of Aurora has got some very intense winds in it. They've backed down a little bit from what they were earlier, but they're still at least 46, 45 knots, which equates to 50 miles an hour, 52 miles an hour, just below severe criteria now. It was above.
So maybe that storm's starting to weaken a little bit. I see the lightning indications a little bit less, but Jonathan Creek and let's see where Lakeside Campground is. That's what creek was that? Is that Jonathan Creek too?
Jonathan Creek.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cerulean area, Noyoka Invector. Gosh, right now I think Cerulean is okay. Yes, they are. And there's Cerulean right there on the radar, and there's nothing on it right now. But we still got these storms to come in. And I'll be honest with you, that area out there, Mark, you could slice it with a knife. It's very thick. And I'm kind of...
and warmish, close, as they say down south. Which means warm and humid like a blanket.
Yeah, Gina Horning says there's a picture covering the map. I don't have a picture covering our map. Nikki Winters, hey David Mark, lightning like crazy here in Reedland and thundering. Yeah, this is expanding northward some, so Princeton, you need to be aware of this. The storm northeast of Hopkinsville is weakening. They dropped the severe warning on that. So Muhlenberg, those up that way are no longer in that warning. But this is still a very, very powerful storm back here towards Benton. And it's still a big, it's a big indication. All right, Carla Lee Wilson, Crofton. Crofton is okay. They're getting some heavy rain, but there is no severe warning for that area now. It has weakened out, lots of lightning and lots of intense rainfall, but Crofton is going to be okay. So if you're in Crofton, you can relax a little bit, just stay aware, but everything's okay. So I hope I answered everyone's question about Crofton. I see it right here. I'm showing you the radar. Here it is. I'll zoom in some, and you can see that the most intense of it's off to the east of Crofton, and it's starting to weaken some. You're going to be okay in Crofton, I promise you. Ashley Coons, the lightning in the distance is beautiful. Yes, it is. Sean and Starla, what about Crofton Lacey area? I think I just answered that. Janie Randolph, Dawson Springs. Well, let's take a look at Dawson Springs. Dawson Springs has a little lone shower just to the west of it. You're okay right now. Don't see anything unless this storm back here towards Calvert City and Grand Rivers. That's a pretty powerful one too. So we'll watch all this stuff. Right now, still concerned about this one that's near Aurora. It's a very strong storm. And then there's one entering Western Tree County, about to overcome Katie's here in just a little bit.
Continue to show winds just getting right to Aurora right now above the severe threshold of 50 knots.
So, Aurora, you're getting severe winds, it appears, from radar. What we're seeing on radar, you're getting severe winds right now of about around 58 to 60 miles an hour. All right, Newstead Road. Selena Biggs, let's see. Right now, you're okay, but I don't know exactly where you are on Newstead Road. Here's Newstead, and you can see just some showers down in this area. Nothing yet to be worried about, but this severe storm appears to be headed east-southeast, which means Katie's will be overcome with severe weather here shortly. I'm going to take a look at the WKDZ camera. Wow. Unusual picture. Let's look at Katie's itself. Are they back in time or something? This doesn't look right.
You can't do it from there, but sometimes when they go in there, they go to the beginning of the time span they're showing instead of the end.
Here's the lakeside campground camera on Jonathan Creek at Kentucky Lake. And it is still an intense storm going on there. You can see those waves white capping out there. I would not be nowhere near that lake in this kind of weather. Okay, Lacey, Brianna Trauber, let's look at Lacey. I'll try to keep you informed. You're okay in Lacey. It is going to storm a little bit, but that's it. You've got just a thunderstorm there. The edge of it's from Carl back to Fearsville, back to Fruit Hill, and down to Dogwood. So I think you're going to be okay. There's just some intense rain and some lightning. Nothing like what you're seeing on this camera that you're looking at on that. But here's the area of Lacey. Pulling back out. Now Canton is getting some pretty intense rain right now. So those of you who are asking about Canton, Madisonville has a pretty good storm just to the southeast of it. Right now it's not warned, but it's some intense rainfall there. Actually, it's just to the east of Madisonville. Very intense rainfall in that.
Yeah. If anybody's looking up towards Litchfield, that storm's kind of moving your direction. It's out of the warned area, but the storm on the south end of that one seems to be intensifying.
Yes, that's a very intense storm. They do have a special weather statement on that. It's for 50-mile-per-hour wind, 3/4-inch hail right now. That means that it's getting close to being severe. Again, we're watching this closely. Everything's still pretty strong. It's not as weakening, but boy, it's pretty strong. I'm gonna go down here and look at this back in Dyersburg, because many times Dyersburg comes our way, and can't see much there right now. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, the area down in Tennessee seems to be kind of sinking to the southeast.
Here's UT Martin. Again, they're getting lots of lightning, some moderate rainfall. But boy, Murray and Mayfield have been catching it. Mayfield is now in the clear of this, but Murray's still under the gun as this severe storms continue to come into the area. Katie's is just now starting to get the severe weather, or at least the portion of this severe storm coming in.
Yeah. Princeton, you're not in a warning right now, but I would not be surprised to see one come out. There are some pretty intense cells just to your west over by Eddyville.
There's a lot of lightning in these storms, so be sure and not get out in it. Take those warnings seriously.
Yeah.
Clarksville, let's see what's going on down here. Right now, Clarksville is in the clear. I don't know if these storms are going to get there to you it does look like this line is shifting towards the southeast. I would expect at some point you're going to get in on the action, but we will keep you informed on it. I'm going to look at this Dover camera here, see what we can see with that. $82 there. Let's see if there's something else we can see.
A little bit less lightning down in that part of the line.
It does seem to be that right. You're right. Oh man, here's Tobacco Road in Sumner County looking back. In Stewart County looking back to the north. That's
looking up toward that storm that's warned right now.
Yes, sir.
North of Murray.
And you can see the intense lightning. That really worries me a little bit the way it's going on. Brittany Yates, they're going to extend the severe warning on Muhlenberg County. It's said that they end at 8:45, but it's just now rolling over us. This lightning is insane. The wind gusts are throwing stuff all over our porch. That is a strong storm, Brittany, but let's go back up here and look at it. Well, you know what? This is really intensified up here. One up around Central City and the one back here, I'd say it's near Fearsville, northward towards Weir and Kirkmansville. Very intense storm there with some lightning increasing. And then we go up here towards Madisonville. That storm is still kind of just sitting there, and it's bound to be putting down some flooding rain. Christopher Wells, is Kirkmansville going to get rough? It could. Shay Trimley says storming pretty good on the north side of Hopkinsville. Let's go down here. It's not bad there right now. It is some rain showers. I can hear it coming down outside the studios, but it's not too bad. Again, Katie's is getting starting now to get the heavy rain. It's just now entering the western Katie's city limits. And boy, if you're looking back towards Cedar Point, Trigg Furnace, Shawnee Hills, Blue Springs Estate, Rock Castle, this is some pretty hefty rains. And we do know there have been some wind gusts down in the area here of Aurora of up to 60 miles per hour. Shauna Sherman, what about Gracie? Gracie is probably going to be seeing some action here fairly soon. It hasn't got there yet. The warning doesn't extend over that area. Right now, Gracie's in the clear, but they may actually extend that warning a little bit. Jamie Tucker, Zenith's going to go tornadic. We are watching the stuff back to the west just a little bit.
But right now, I'm not seeing any tight circulation anywhere.
No. So to answer your question, probably not, but you can't rule it out right now in a situation like this.
Yeah. I think the SPC had that little area that was north of us in the center of the slight risk earlier at about a 2% chance, which is more than you want, but not super bad.
Okay, let's see. Just some dude Webb. Is that velocity circulation west of Canton? Take a look at that area just west of Canton. It's
there is a circulation there, but it's not tight. It's very broad and it's not connected. There's no gate to gate.
So
I was watching earlier for the potential microburst.
Is Eddyville about to be hit again? I do not think so. Let's see. Mayfield's definitely in the clear now. It very well may.
I think they just put a tornado warning out.
All right, tornado warning now for Trigg County. This includes Canton, Donaldson. This is exactly what we were talking about. Okay, everybody in Trigg County, take cover right now. Don't go to your window. Don't look out. This is a serious storm. It means business. We've already had some strong winds that we recorded already here. We did see some circulation in it, and now there is a tornado-warned storm. Tornado possible bearing down on Canton, Donaldson, and areas south of Katie's, all under a tornado warning. This would be headed towards Roaring Springs if it continues on this course. So Roaring Springs begin to take note of this. And let me see if I can get the particulars on it.
The exact warning says tornado warning for central Trigg County in western Kentucky till 9:30 p.m. At 8:49 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Golden Pond Visitor Center, moving east at 20 miles an hour. A hazardous tornado, radar indicated rotation.
Okay, so Kirkmansville is not in the path of this, Christopher, so don't worry about that. Other areas that might be downstream, I would be Newstead and Horton and Howell and Lafayette.
Yeah, but it's not that far yet.
No, it's
all
not.
they're calling for is Land Between the Lakes area and Canton around 8:55 p.m.
So
which is just in a few minutes.
Don't worry too much about it. Just if you're in this area, though, take cover. Taylor Freeman. David, I'm so nervous. What do I do? Well, where are you, Taylor? It depends on where you are. Shay Trimley, will it move towards Hopkinsville? This does not appear to be moving towards Hopkinsville, but it would go south of Hopkinsville if it holds together. You got to remember, these storms are pulsing up and dying down, pulsing up and dying down. So this is not something to be overly alarmed about, but it is something to keep an eye on. Right now, it's radar indicated. That means there has not been a tornado sighted, which is a good thing. All right, what about Livingston County, Mark? Okay, out of power in North Christian and Crofton. So Crofton is now out of power, according to this. Ryder 87. Lake Barkley Airport is not in this tornado warning.
No.
Dawson Springs is not in this tornado warning. But the lightning keeps going. And I remember I told everyone back when we looked at this earlier that the intense lightning is mindful of a tornadic storm, and that's exactly what we have. There's just certain things.
There's some storm activity back there around Livingston County, but right now they're not under any kind of a warning, and it looks like the activity is starting to move past them.
We'll continue to watch the south here. Paris is under severe thunderstorm warning, and so is Dresden. Murray continues to be under a severe thunderstorm warning. And the tornado warning continues to be in effect for just south of Cadiz. I'll zoom in a little closer. We'll center in on this right here on the radar. This is the most dangerous part of the whole situation. Here's Land Between the Lakes, and this is right over, looks like probably Lake Barkley, or just crossing Land Between the Lakes right now. That bow echo would indicate...
Most focused rotation is right at the back of that warning area.
Right back here?
Yeah, right back along the straight line at the back of the warning.
I'm going to see if I can get to the reflectivity.
There is rotation
yes.
Real deep, though.
There it is. There's a rotation. It's indicated by this.
Over there, Dave.
Yeah, right there where the bright color is.
Yeah.
Yep. So there it
It has
is.
tightened up.
It has?
Yeah. It has tightened up. It's not super tight, but it has tightened up. And the normalized rotation on mine in here does show a pretty highlighted area. It's over the center of LBL right now. It hasn't crossed Lake Barkley yet.
Right.
But it's northwest of Canton and heading that general direction.
And so, Canton, if you look, hopefully you're not looking, hopefully you're in the shelter. Here is the radar indicated tornadic activity. And here you are, right here. So this is just to your north. You can tell by the colors, the bright green and the little brighter red right here. This is your area of rotation. It is not showing signs of being on the ground or anything like that. So if that's any consolation, hopefully that helps.
They do have a tornado vortex signature on it, but it's only like 2 or 3. It starts at 2,700 feet and goes up to 10,000. So it's mostly aloft right now.
Okay. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. I do hope it stays south of the populated areas of Hopkinsville and Cadiz, moves on down into the more rural areas so fewer people are affected.
Okay, the main area of rotation is right near Energy Lake Road. inside LVL right now.
Okay. Wind's getting strong in southern Muhlenberg. Let me go back up here because I don't want to leave this area either, because these storms, oh my gosh, look at Central City. That storm is intense.
Blew up on it, didn't it?
I suspect that's going to go severe. So Central City, you have an area of very intense rainfall just to your west still to come over you. I would take cover if I were in that storm up there. April Griggs, am I okay to drive from Morgantown to Graham at 10 to 11 o'clock? Probably so. By that time, the heating of the day will be completely gone, and hopefully the storms are winding down. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I strongly encourage you to subscribe. We need all the subscriptions we can get, and this is what is enabling us to bring you this information as we continue to monitor this tornadic storm here just south of Cadiz, moving southeast. Lightning is increasing in that mark. It looks like it's getting stronger. Let's see what we got.
The National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Callaway County, Kentucky, southeastern Marshall County, Kentucky, Tree County, Kentucky, until 9:45 p.m. At 8:56 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Canton to near Cottage Grove, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat.
Jaslyn D5D, tornado spotted at Golden Pond, wondering if we need to be taking cover in Cerulean. I have not seen any reports of an actual tornado being spotted. It's all radar indicated right now. So, yeah, if this was coming your way, but I don't really think this is coming your way. This is going off to the south and east. So you're going to be good, hopefully. Christopher Wells, is that going towards Kirkmansville? No, it is not.
Yeah, if that storm or if the movement continues its current trajectory, it will head down toward Lafayette, Oak Grove, North Clarksville, that general direction. But we'll have to see what it does. It may hold strength, it may not.
Grub Johnson, hi David Mark, just getting out here. I hope we're just getting a thunderstorm. Depends on where you are, Grub. Right now, most of it's just a thunderstorm. Shane and Dawn, is Hamtown okay? That's back west of Cadiz. I believe I would be holding off on doing anything. I'd stay undercover if you're in that area right now. Chelsea Reese, I'm right by the courthouse in Cadiz. Do I need to take cover? Well, from the regular storm, but the actual tornadic activity is well to the south of there, and it's moving southeast, so it would not get into Cadiz. Grove Johnson, yes, you're okay there right now at Western State Hospital. Rebecca Givens, what about Dawson Springs? Dawson Springs is good as well. There is some storms developing off to the east. Let me see what's going on here. I don't want to go too far away from this tornadic storm. Eddyville's about to get nailed again. That's a pretty nasty storm up there around Eddyville. They've already had some damage in that area from a previous storm. Jerry Staker 669, it's Cadiz. Cadiz is okay right now, but do not go south of Cadiz because that's where the worst of the activity is, or moving in. The worst of it's still back around Canton, just about to go over Canton. Yeah, we've got close to 1,000 viewers right now, so I hope some of you will subscribe to the channel. What about Smithland, Mark? You have any idea about that one? And Bumpus Mills, I think, is going to be getting this stronger thunderstorm, but you're okay right at the moment. I'm going to try to get another look into this storm up here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's still constant lightning. Clayton Chapman, the National Weather Service has been sending you notifications of a tornado warning in Cadiz. It's not pinpointing it. It's south of Cadiz. You're going to be good if you're in Cadiz itself. Tommy Hilliard, how much longer for Northern Trig? I would say, let's see, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. And it's in effect until 9:45 p.m. Storm up around Taiwapiti is getting pretty rambunctious. Clifty and maybe even Allegheny. That's a fairly strong storm, becoming very intense. You're getting some really heavy rainfall right now. Same thing with Central City. Beaver Dam's getting that intense storm right now. That is very intense. Up towards Hartford. No warning on those yet, but I would not be surprised if it doesn't before it's over with. Again, the area back here, in this area, around Land Between the Lakes and Canton, that's the area of concern with a tornado warning storm that's moving to the southeast through that area. Further, more severe thunderstorms are back towards Murray and through Paris and Dresden. Let's see what we can get here on this camera. It's a pretty intense storm. It looks like
I'm trimming the back of that warning off as the storm moves southeast.
Yep. I'm going to pull back out. As you can see, the main line of storms now goes from Louisville all the way back through just west of Elizabethtown, across I-65, back down towards Madisonville, then back over towards Cadiz, down to Murray. This whole line has a history of being severe. And I'm not sure we're done with the severe weather yet. We do have some wind reports up here. Trees down, power lines on Cheek Avenue in Hallsville, Kentucky. Here's another one. Multiple trees down in Spencer County with reports mainly coming from Grandview. That's by law enforcement. Well, they have not canceled the warning yet, so there's enough rotation there to hold it. Shauna Sherman, he says, you have bots in chat. If we do, we have at least one moderator that's watching for it. Okay, report of tree down on Highway 109 in Constellation Loop. Russell, you have a special weather statement on this storm moving to the southeast towards you. This is a strong storm. Let's see what the statement says. Maximum wind right now is at 40 miles per hour, and it's radar indicated, so it's a strong storm, but not severe yet. Let's hope it doesn't get that way. Josh Messer, is Crofton okay? Yes, Crofton is okay. I did hear there were reports of some power outages up that way, but I don't have anything more on that. Okay, Gabby Dixon, it depends on where you are. Cadiz itself is in the clear as far as this tornadic storm goes. As you can see, here's Cadiz, and then here's the beginning of the tornadic storm area. that is warned from about, well, let's see here, just above 272 southward. Canton is under it. Cumberland Shores is under it. Barkley Shores, Donaldson, Maple Grove. All of these are under the tornado warning. Lots of lightning still being indicated back this way. Christie's Library, we're in Katie's by the school, and we're fine here. That's good. Tom Mathis, doggone, the chat's going by so fast I can't read it all. Can I pull up the camera for Katie's? I did, but it's not. Apparently there's a problem with that camera. It's not showing up correctly. I'll look at it again.
Still lots of lightning visible there. Yeah, you see that one hasn't gone to the right side of the or the proper end of the live stream of it.
And this one hasn't either.
What it was a couple hours ago. That's even old.
Yeah. This is new, though. This is from Lakeside Campground over in Jonathan Creek at Kentucky Lake. Randy Creek, Dawson Springs, good for now? I would say yes. For now. But you can see there's a storm about to enter Princeton. Let me get back here where you can see it. Here's Dawson Springs. Here's this strong storm here entering Princeton. So far, it doesn't show any lightning or anything. Bigger concerns back over here towards Russellville. As you can see, this storm is kind of bowing out a little bit. That would indicate maybe some strong winds coming in, and it is intensifying. It's currently over Taiwapiti, Clifty, and Allegheny. It's been over there for quite some time. They're probably getting some flooding rains. Also back up towards Central City. Beaver Dam's getting hit pretty good. Michael Willett says, we are, David. And Randy Crick says, okay, thanks. Tim Peary is asking about Linton. Keith Destiny, the storm's over for the night in Hopkins County. I wouldn't count it out just yet.
Kate Simmons, you're in the edge of that tornado warning at 164 and 139 intersection. So far, the storm is still to your northwest, coming your direction. So it would behoove you to probably take shelter.
Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We do need the subscriptions to continue to bring you this kind of coverage and help us to pay for this software and stuff we're using. It ain't cheap, believe me. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. They may ask you for an email address if you've never done it before, but that's just a formality to make sure you're a real human being. Let me go back to this camera here, see if we can see anything up that way. Oh yeah, that storm still, this is looking up into that storm, it's still lightning a lot. I wish I could see it. Yeah, you can see those low-hanging clouds. That camera was right here. And Murray again is picking up some more lightning. I tell you, Murray's been into this for a while. I would imagine they're getting some flooding as well. Okay, this storm up here in about to enter Logan County. We'll get to Lewisburg here shortly, and it's going to be some intense rainfall and some gusty winds. If I pull out, you can see this overall line right here from up near Louisville all the way back through into Tennessee. What is that, Mark? That's not a front. That's what would you call that?
It's a waiver in the front. There's probably a cool front pushing to the southwest of it. A lot of this is formed on old outflow boundaries. It's just moving along with the general wind flow that's over us right now.
Okay.
That's why you have the little bow outs. They get a little stronger wind gusts and behind them, and they'll bow out. A little stronger push of wind at middle levels, about 10,000 feet. Okay, they have dropped the tornado warning.
All right, so that's good news. There is no longer a tornado warning there in Trigg County. Still a strong storm. Don't let that fool you.
Yeah. Still indications of some rotation, but not as strong.
We've got a special weather statement on down here for 40-mile-an-hour winds. The storm must be weakening some.
And it looks like those storms down in Tennessee that were warned, looks like they're weakening a bit as well.
Yes, they do. And they just issue a special weather statement there. This is for 50-mile-an-hour winds, so evidently they consider these a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
I might need to check a different radar site. Let's see.
Where I'm looking at them, they look like they still have some gusty winds in them.
Oh, my eyes are so strained, it's hard for me to see. Trying to find the Nashville radar.
KOHX, it's to the northwest of Nashville proper. Or excuse me, northeast of Nashville proper, sorry.
Okay. Well, I just cannot see it. I don't know if I'm just
Are
not.
you still on multi-sensor or are you on
Yeah,
sensor?
let me find out. No, I'm on single site.
Well, you should be able to find it.
I'm probably just overlooking it.
Yeah, the actual radar site is over toward Mount Juliet. Right on the edge of, what is that, Percy Priest Lake?
This is Old Hickory Lake right here. Okay, Percy Priest would be down here.
There.
Do what?
Should be right about there where your marker is.
This is so weird. Well,
I see it on my version in here.
I wonder why I don't see it in here. That's weird, unless I'm just not looking at it right.
Go to Hendersonville.
I see Hendersonville.
Okay. Follow the curve of the lake around where it horseshoes, and it should be at the bottom right side of that horseshoe.
Unless I just don't have it turned on or something. I
Right
don't
down
know.
there on your stuff, it's on the very bottom of the screen, the controls.
Yeah.
You see the one that looks like a radar scoop?
Yeah.
Get that. There it is.
Yeah, found it. So
Almost
yeah,
there.
okay. There we go. And you're right, these things, good grief, look at that storm back here. This is going to come towards Hopkinsville, it looks to me like. At least this one back to the west is crossing, looks like it's gone past Gracie. It is, it's in Gracie right now. And moving
South of
east.
Selena, big old cell.
Yep. Okay, Eric, take care of what you need to take care. Okay, whatever you think about that. I will tell you, if you are trying to create drama or problems here on this channel, you will get zapped. We have good moderators, and they are on the lookout for you, so they will zap you in a heartbeat. So just behave yourselves. It's all okay. We don't want anyone to be overly frightened. Melissa Hertz asking about Crofton. Crofton right now is okay. You're up here, and the other storms, that one right here, though, this one going into Logan County is pretty strong. It's just now getting to Lewisburg now. Fairview's currently getting light rain, but I don't know. I think he's still got some of his storms back here to come through.
Still a lot of random wind gusts in these storms, picking up close to severe levels. So there's a good reason they still have these severe thunderstorm warning on them.
Okay, Lauren Peterson says, holy crap, big crash of thunder over my head and super bright flash of lightning. Had to have hit the ground. Winds picking up bad on Gresham. Let's see here.
They have dropped the warnings down in Tennessee.
Okay, yeah, they replaced them with the weather statements. Still have warnings up here, though. And this storm right here probably deserves it. The one right here, just southwest of Katie's. It probably deserves the warning. Looks like we got some report in there. Let me see if I can get in there to it. I must be seeing things. Maybe we don't. This is looking into that storm that we're just looking at. And it is still a powerful storm. Again, one thing we have to watch out for is these pulsing back up, and they do have a history of doing that.
Yep.
So we will keep watching this. This right here is still kind of concerning. It's got the severe thunderstorm warning on it, and it goes all the way back down to the state line. Murray is not in the severe warning right now, but New Concord, Hamlin, Linton, Donaldson, Canton, now they've moved it to the east a little more. So now Roaring Springs is in this warning. It now looks like Murray's out of it completely.
Yeah, they're cutting it off as that cell moves east.
Yeah, but I can see why they're holding it on to this one right here. It's pretty strong.
It is.
The question is, will this one up here become severe as it gets into Hopkinsville? It's pretty strong as well. And will they issue a warning on this one back towards Logan County? Kurt Watson says temperature dropped 10 degrees in the last 30 minutes in Guthrie. Chris D says large wall cloud in Logan County. Mark, you might want to look at that over there, make sure, see if there's any rotation in that.
Not really seeing any, no.
Okay.
You may see the shelf cloud, and you know how the stuff around the shelf clouds do.
Oh, yeah. Lauren Peterson, check on Gresham Road in Blue Springs, just north of the Lake Barkley Airport. Let's see here.
Gusty winds in that storm, but so far I'm not seeing anything above severe criteria.
Blue Springs is getting a lot of heavy rain. That's for sure. You're getting hail, Lauren Peterson? And where would that be? Okay, Christy says no lowering or rotation seen, so that's good news. Andrew Cook, I actually kind of think you may be okay. Hotel Mario says that's the most lightning I've seen in a long time in Muhlenberg County. Yeah, these storms have been some serious lightning producers.
Yeah.
Okay, beauty for ashes. Lots of FFA kiddos in Hardinsburg, Kentucky for camp. Are they in the clear? All right, Mark, can you find Hardinsburg? Let's see if we can help them out there.
See what I can do.
Okay, Lauren Peterson says the hail is just north of Airport at Gresham Blue Springs Road. And I can verify where they're in that storm, big time.
Hardinsburg is over in Breckenridge County.
Okay.
Southwest, pretty good distance southwest of Brandenburg and down to the southeast of Cloverport. And right now they are in the clear. The storms have passed them. There's a few little things off to the west, but nothing real close to them. So they should be in okay shape right now. They probably came through a pretty good storm earlier.
Okay. Shauna Ramsey, what about Lewisburg? Lewisburg is in the middle of that really strong storm over there. It's just entered Logan County. And they're just now getting the thick of the intense part of it. So if you're in Lewisburg, you're really getting some heavy rains. Andrea Cook, your anxiety is high. It's okay, Andrea. I think you're good. I really do. Watching this storm head down that way, but I'll be honest with you. You're in Are you in Herndon or are you in Lafayette? Yeah, we take care of Andrea. She's always watching us, and we try to make sure she is safe in that trailer. Emily Moore, what about the tornado warning that is in Katie's? It has been dropped, so there is no longer a tornado warning. Tim Stone says it sounds rough in Katie's. It actually is. It probably sounds worse than what it actually is.
Yeah. Russellville, you've got a strong storm coming on you, but it's not warned at this time. It does have some gusty winds in it and some heavy rain, but so far all the gusts are below severe criteria, which is below 58 miles an hour. I do see some in there that are up in the upper 30s to around 40. And Springfield, Tennessee, none of this has gotten to you yet, so this seems to be weakening as it comes. Also, the severe thunderstorm watch that was going on does not extend into Springfield, and it does not extend into Russellville.
Well, that's also under a different Weather Service office. So Russell would be under the Louisville Weather Service. So that'd be up to them to issue the warnings or anything on that storm up there. Jason Hilsley says lots of lightning and a little thunder. Winds are getting up in Russellville as well. And that's to be expected. It does appear the last few frames that storm may be weakening a little bit. George Payson, what about Owensboro and Elizabethtown? Okay, Andrew Cook, you're at the four-way stop in Herndon, which is right here. I got you pinpointed, and if I look upstream, well, you know, I'll be honest with you. I think you're going to get a storm. I don't think it's going to be anything that you'd have to worry about as far as the trailer goes. Hannah Baldwin says, thank you. You're welcome. And let's see here. Owensboro and Elizabethtown, Mark, how are they looking?
I'm looking up that way. I'm going to look at the Louisville radar. And Elizabethtown, you've got some storms to your west and the direction they've been generally moving. You're going to get a little bit of a storm, but there's nothing severe in it, looks like. And where was the second location there? Let me look here.
Elizabethtown and
Owensboro.
Owensboro, yeah.
Owensboro. Right now, Owensboro, everything is south of Owensboro.
Yep.
There's a few little rumbly storms just to the southwest of Owensboro, but the way things are generally moving, it shouldn't bother.
There is Kelly Braswell on with us. Says this has been the most amazing lightning show coming back from Marion, Kentucky. Kelly used to be one of our spotters.
Till life and kids took up most of her time.
Yep. She was actually she was a pretty good spotter.
Yep.
Henry Baskerville, what about Elkton towards the North Tide School?
Okay, all warnings have been dropped.
We do have some special weather statements, huh?
I'm not, we're not going anywhere yet for sure, but it just shows you that they think these storms are weakening.
And we're all glad they're weakening, although now is a good time to get you some sleep. Oh, yes. All right, Clayton Chapman, things are getting real near the intersection of 164 and 139. That would be over in Trigg County. Vicky Olson, my trailer isn't going to rock. My heart is sad. Jason Brandon says, pouring in Katie's. I can see where it would be. 4. How's Hopkinsville? Good for bed? I'll be honest with you. If I were able to go to bed in Hopkinsville, I would do so, just because I don't see any danger in these storms now. I see some gusty winds, and it's probably going to sound worse than what it is, but I think you're going to be good. It's Jinx T4T. Is it safe to sleep in Hardinsburg, or does the radar show more? If I sleep now, I won't wake until the morning, and I have little children.
I think you're good.
Yeah. That storm just north of Russellville continues to move to the east, and it looks like the worst of it's going to bypass Russellville, and it's going into Warren County.
Mm-hmm. Bowling Green proper, I would watch, if you happen to be listening to us over that far. Bowling Green proper, I'd watch out. It's coming your way. It's kind of bowed out. I could see them potentially doing something with that. It's still got a lot of lightning in it too. Yeah. The one that's coming into South Christian has a lot of lightning in it, but not as much as it did have.
Shina Dawn says power is out in Katie's. Leslie Bartholomew, can we go to bed in Katie's? Well, I'm going to say just like I did if I was in Hopkinsville. I think I would, because that storm is weakening, and I think you're going to be fine. It's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of lightning. Shauna Ramsey, Beachland Quality is going absolutely insane with the lightning right now. Oh, it's been a lightning show. Kelly Braswell says, I had great training. Well, thank you, Kelly. Lisa Wells, is Kelly's in the clear now? I wouldn't say it's in the clear, but it's certainly not as dangerous as it was. No Moore says, okay, thank you, sir. Lisa Mae Carney, Old Dover Road in Katie's has heavy rain, wind, and thunder. Lights just flicked.
With a little bit of lightning these are having in them, and the amount of heavy rain and a little bit of gusty winds, it wouldn't take much to bring a small tree or one with weakened roots down across some power lines. So I would not at all be surprised to see some kind of power outage.
Crystal Weather is supposed to storm hard again near 3 and 4 at Kirkmansville and Elkton. I haven't heard that. Have you, Mark?
No, I mean we're going to be under thunderstorm chances on and off, really through at least Saturday, and we are under the potential for severe weather. Not as strong as tonight, but still a chance for severe weather tomorrow and Saturday. We're under marginal risk.
Well, I got to tell you. I've been looking at these long-range models, and I saw some stuff earlier tonight that really intrigued me, and that is that we're going to get some more of these storms. This is going to be an ongoing thing for about the next week and a half. But there's also something that's really got my attention. That's some cold air coming. I mean, in July, I don't know. I had to look at it twice, and I'm going to see if it's still there tomorrow. But man,
looked at it more than twice.
Yeah, it's going to be, and it's also going to cause us to get some dry weather, which we kind of need. I'm so sick of mowing my yard. I mow it, and 2 days later it needs to be mowed again. I've never seen grass grow so fast in my life.
Yeah, I went home intent on working on mine, and guess what? It was 91 degrees, and I said, maybe not.
No.
I'll just bush hog it for hay.
That's about what I'm ready. I swear, I have never had grass grow that fast. Greenville, Central City, how's that looking, guys? Well, most of the stuff is kind of moving out of the way. Let me go in a little bit closer. Yeah, Greenville's clear. Central City is clear. There's still these storms back here that could come up that way, but I think overall you're in good shape. Now you go off to the east around Hartford and Litchfield. Yeah, they've got some heavy storms over there. Carol Duckett, do we need to go to the basement in Clarksville yet? I wouldn't worry about that. No, I think you're going to be fine. All you're getting right now is some rain, and not real heavy rain at that. But now you do have some heavy rain coming. It's not too far away. Maybe, oh gosh. I don't know. It's probably about 30, 40 miles away from you right now. Marie Taylor, is
Most of these have only
Katie's,
been,
is Katie safe? Rocky
unless these
Ridge?
are severe, they're only moving like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. So, Sarah Treppening, is Crofton good for the night? I would be in bed enjoying this rainfall sounds. Carissa, let's see here. Hilbert says she's watching her storm on a ring camera in Katie's. It's wild.
Well, you can see the lightning from these storms everywhere, so it's quite the light show. And you have to remember, a lot of times when these storms start to weaken and dissipate, they'll start having lightning pass between their anvils and everything else. So you'll have lightning that's well up in the clouds, but it still causes a lot of loudness and a lot of bright flashes. Yeah, Katie's, you're right in the top edge of that storm that's just coming through there. But all this is starting to weaken and kind of become more disorganized.
I think while we got a little break, I'm going to play a couple of commercials just to help pay for the bills here.
Okay.
But we're not going
Don't worry,
anywhere.
if anything pops up, we'll be right back with you.
Absolutely. So our first
Seeking refuge from the
oh,
storm.
good grief! Where is this? Well, we'll play this.
Legendary barbecue, juicy Angus burger, chicken, and more.
Okay, and it is a great place to eat in Russellville. The other thing I want to talk to you about is Mid-South Storm Shelters. Watch this.
It's a stormy night, and the power just went out. Then you hear it, the distant wail of the tornado siren. Tornadic storms are bearing down. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have a Mid-South storm shelter right at your doorstep. Sturdy and roomy, in below ground or above ground styles. Both comfortably fit 10 people and deliver true peace of mind when severe weather threatens. When the weather turns severe, have no fear with the Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom for $200 off. Financing is available.
And don't forget to mention that promo code. Denise Bell says she loves Roy's. It is great. Chelsea Reese, no power down in Katie's. Power's out in Katie's, so it looks like that's fairly widespread over there. Next place I want to talk about is All Clean. Watch this.
Disasters can strike unexpectedly, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The aftermath can be overwhelming. Our professional disaster cleanup team is dedicated to restoring your property to its pre-loss condition, including cabinets, flooring, and more. We specialize in removing water, mold, smoke, and debris, providing a safe and healthy environment for you and your family. We work with all insurance carriers, so you don't have to. All Clean, putting your world back together.
Great place to know is All Clean, and they can take care of you very good. And I don't want to forget my good friend Mark Thompson over at Quality Privacy Fencing. Watch this.
Every year, storms tear wooden fences apart. Picket snapped, post pulled, privacy gone in minutes. If your fence wasn't built right, the next storm won't ask. It'll take it. Quality Privacy Fencing builds real wooden fences. Heavy average 6-inch diameter posts, tight pickets, and braces that stand up when storms hit. Don't wait for the next storm to win. Quality privacy fencing. Fences done right. Call 270-484-3058 for a fence that endures where others fail.
Absolutely the best fencing company I've ever seen. And I don't want to forget my good friend Jacob Mudd over at Mudd Wealth in Auburn, Kentucky. If you've got investments, here's the man to talk to.
True wealth is about more than money. It's about faithfully managing all we have been given. Mudd Wealth stands committed as stewards guided by Christian faith, dedicated to strengthening lives through wise financial counsel and unwavering integrity. Whether we are managing your retirement funds or developing your step-by-step financial plan to help steer you toward financial security, we have the tools it takes to deliver peace of mind. Mudd Wealth can help you on a product-only basis, providing competitive fixed interest annuity rates, life insurance quotes, mutual fund management, and investment advisory services. Give Jacob Mudd a call at 270-743-2810.
Securities offered through the Tavener Company, member of FINRA, SPIC, and MSRB. Investment advisory and financial planning services offered through Tavco Financial Advisory, INC, a registered investment advisor. Customer care line and management for both firms can be reached at 800-543-6922.
Okay. Cindy Shelton says the thunder is getting really loud in Crofton. We're going to go back to the radar here in just a second. Let me get in one more commercial here if I can. Let's talk about Freeman's Towing.
Stuck off-road? Freeman's Towing LLC gets you out fast with expert off-road recovery, and we handle damage-free towing, wrecker service, rollback, jump starts, fuel delivery, full roadside assistance 24 hours a day and more. Local and long-distance auto transport, exotic and classic car transport, equipment transport, police rotation, repos, plus we buy junk vehicles. Request Freeman's Towing LLC anytime. The storm is tough, but we're tougher. Call 270-484-7300.
Okay, and now let's go back to the radar before we get too far along. Keep everybody abreast of what's going on. Okay, this is, you can see Maxwell's got another little storm coming in on them. Nothing serious. Dawson Springs got one right now going on. Crofton's in the clear, but another one's starting to come over. Won't last long. As we go back here towards Hopkinsville, we've got one just now coming into Hopkinsville. It's a little on the strong side. Anyway. Katie's is getting rough. David Powell, the what? Primitive 2899 is David Powell, the, I can't see what it says. The dog? I don't know. Eric, can you take care of that one up there that has the foul language? Yeah, I'm talking about the one above that said foul language. Okay, thank you. Okay, got some good rumbles of thunder. Russell now, he said, you are the GOAT. I don't know what that means.
Yep. Greatest of all time.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
So he gave me a compliment?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Now, if you put old in front of that, that's a different meaning.
Yeah, don't put old in front of it, even though it's probably true. Let's see. Emmy and Brad, is it going to be bad in Kentucky? Well, it depends on what part of Kentucky you're in. But no, it's really not going to be bad much anywhere in Kentucky, I don't think.
No.
I will tell you guys, we made some changes on the radar on the 24/7 channel. And that was, we changed the radar to where it would give you different views, and hopefully that will make things a little better. Okay, Emmy and Brad, let's see here. Let's look at Louisville. I can tell you a little bit more. Let me find there it is, and let's look at the radar there. Louisville's in pretty good shape, to be honest with you. It looks like some rain, heavy rain, is to the south around Litchfield, but other than that, I think you're in good shape there. Hillary Bobbitt, just looks like the storm doesn't want to leave Katie's. Yeah, it is one of those storms that's persistent. Get back down here and get back on another radar. But it is gradually getting away. You know, it's starting to get better. Sharon Ball, is Sacramento going to be okay? It's been lightning and thundering, and yes, it is. Pretty much everybody's going to be okay. I hate it that Katie's is out of power. Ethel Harvey, what about Nortonville? Nortonville is going to be okay. You've got some storms around you, but there's nothing there to be worried about. And now Hopkins is getting just a really just a storm. Nothing serious. And same thing with Katie's. Boy, Katie's about to be getting some flooding also. Special weather statement up here north of Morgantown for this storm here. It's pretty intense. Yes, Tracy, you are hearing rain in the background because it is raining here. Shadow, go to your... Anyway, how about Hawkeye Corner? Do you know about where that is? Nancy Rogers, Bowling Green. Bowling Green's got a storm bearing down on them. They're under a special weather statement. This is the one that went through Logan County a little earlier and is now moving into Warren County. Still a little ways from you, but it's not severe. I don't either, Jason. He said he's wondering about Hawkeye Corner as well because he has no clue where that is, and neither do I. Wind is picking up in Herndon. Nothing to worry about. It's going to get kind of wet. Wise old sage, says Dave. Okay. Hawkeye Corner is in Trigg County where I-64 and 139 meet. Well, we can find that.
Right now, they're getting some pretty good rain, but they're getting kind of on the backside of this stuff,
Yep.
slowly but surely.
So right here it is. This corner right here is Hawkeye Corner. It's 139 and 164. Is Oak Grove in the clear? Not just yet if you're referring to rain, but there, as far as any severe weather, I see no more. Oh, excuse me, I don't see any more severe weather in western Kentucky.
Unless you count flooding.
Brianna Trauber, is Lacey good for the night? I would say yes, it is. Chanel Francis, lightning and wind are bad in Katie's. Of course, rain. Yeah, it's going to ease
There's
up
still some
there.
gusty winds going on. I mean, the wind just tried to pull the door open here to the weather ops room.
Stephanie Roke, hi guys, are we in the clear in Clarksville for tonight? Yes, in my opinion. If you're referring to severe weather, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to get me some cough drops here. Ooh. We're getting a frog strangler here. And George wants to know if it's
Is it dark in Alaska? I imagine it is. If not, it's very close to it.
she's wanting to see the bears.
Yep. I mean, we can take a quick look at the camera. There's really not that much going on right now.
That's what I've got, Tracy. Yeah, it is. It's flat out coming down. Oh, me. Y'all want to look at the camera up there real quick? We can do that. I know what they want to see. Bears, and there is one.
Yeah. Should be heading for dark there.
Get, he got it. He got that one. Yeah, he got that one. Here, there he is.
Well, that's pretty good. Normally we have to wait to see one get a fish.
He's in a good place. That makes me hungry. Oh, man. Did he drop it? No, he got it. Wow, look at the run.
Ooh, okay. Now the schools arrived there trying to run the falls. That's when all the bears need to be there.
Well, at least one of them's going to eat good.
Yeah? For those
of you who don't know, this is the salmon run. It's just begun up in Alaska at National Park up there, and the bears come here to feed. And we've been watching them a little bit here lately, and they've been catching fish right and left.
Tracy, your onion is looking fine for me. I monitor it on my phone over here, and we're still transmitting just fine.
Facebook's not down for us, but if you've had a power outage, that could be causing you some problems.
Yeah. Good for the bear, not for the fish. Well, the thing about salmon is that so much of the wildlife up there depends on it. The bears eat it, the eagles eat it, the seagulls eat it. The other critters come and clean up. Some of them wait till they go up and spawn because, unfortunately, the way the life cycle of a salmon is, when it goes upstream and spawns, it's done. They use so much energy getting back to their spawning grounds and laying their eggs and fertilizing them that they're just done. They don't have any energy left, and they die.
Oh yeah, they're coming to feed now.
Yeah, the word got out.
There's so many he can't decide which one to catch.
Stephanie, Friday here looks like a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before noon. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 89. And chance of precip is about 70% and then drops off to about 30% afternoon. And then Friday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then showers likely, and possibly a thunderstorm between 10 and midnight. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight. So basically, we're just going to get waves of thunderstorms through the area, probably for the next 3 days.
Mike Slater says, did the drought report come out today? Yeah, we didn't get that on, did we, Mark?
No. Well, we would have carried it. We'll carry it tomorrow on our normal broadcast. This was kind of a let's get on and tell everybody about the severe weather.
Well, I better get off this and go back to the rain. Let me, here we go. Paul Anderson says, I'm about 1 mile west of Cadiz on Old Dover. Rain gauge shows a little over 3 inches. I've got part of a tree down. My pool is up to the top of the skimmer. Back porch is rearranged very well. Eric says, Mike Slater, except for a very corner of Christian County, we're now abnormally dry. I don't think we'll be that in the next drought monitor. I think it'll be over with. Hey, bond fee 1,000. I know you guys have probably said it, but I'm just getting on. Is it going to be pretty bad for us in Hopkinsville or near Lafayette? No, we're getting just mainly rain. I don't have any severe weather anywhere in our area.
Noisy and wet.
Yep.
Noisy and wet with a bit of a light show.
Randy Crick says, hey, my weather app on the phone went off saying heavy storm at 10. What time is it? Well, I'd say it's 10 right now. Cassie Stevens, Katie's getting hit and power is out. You're welcome, K Bond Fee 1000.
Yeah. Most people who know the legend or have heard the legend, we are in dog days. They started July 3rd and they run to August 3rd. But the legend is whatever it does on the first day of dog days on July 3rd is what's going to do all the rest of dog days. And I seem to recall we had some pretty good rain and thunderstorms come through the area on the 3rd. Definitely on the 4th.
Here's looking at Dover from camera over Stewart County. Heavy rain.
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty done with our severe through the area for this evening. But tomorrow's another day.
Yes, it is. Once again, well, we've got a little storm brewing back here, back west of Hickman. It's got a little power to it.
Yeah, I was watching those. They've just kind of been, they haven't really intensified much. They haven't decreased intensity much. The HRRR does show an area of storms forming up there and coming across about 4 a.m. across West Kentucky, west of the lakes.
Lysiak 13, it's okay. I think I'd go ahead and go to bed. It's just going to be some heavy rains. Unless you're in a flood-prone area. Jason Hensley says, doesn't look like we're going to get anything too bad here, so I think I'm going to attempt to get some sleep because 3 a.m. comes early. I think you're good to go. Dylan Fish, also, are we under level 1 tomorrow? Do you know about what time the storms will be here tomorrow? We have to go paint in Clarksville.
Yes, we are under level 1, which is the marginal risk. As far as what time it is, according to what I was just reading on there, any time up until noon is the higher time. So it'll be that next area of storms pushing through. And then a little bit less of a chance afternoon tomorrow. Still pretty warm, 89 degrees.
Yeah. Let me get in another. Let me get in another couple of ads here real quick, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
I want to talk about my good friend over at Ma's Kitchen.
Kids laughing with their mamas, daddy's home from base. Memories on the table in that warm Kentucky place. Oh, Ma's Kitchen, home-style heaven on a plate. Golden sausage biscuits, best in all the state. Crispy catfish Fridays, meatloaf mighty fine. One bite and you're hooked, boys, till the end of time.
Okay, and also don't forget about my good friend Michael Vance over Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing.
At Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, we ensure quality from the foundation up. Nobody sees the critical layers: ice and water shield, underlayment, complete tear-off, and thorough inspection before anything is covered. Specializing in residential and commercial roofing, remodeling, siding, custom builds, and gutters. Builder founded with unwavering integrity, superior quality, exceptional value, and uncompromising safety. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured. GAF and HBAH certified. 30 years of trusted experience. What lies beneath truly matters. Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing. Call 270-707-0641.
Yes, 270-707 roof. So of course, as I moved out near Ma's kitchen, now all the rain has been blocking me. I don't know. Here's our next sponsor, Superior Shine.
Superior Shine Auto Detailing. Steam cleaning and shampoo, ceramic coating, wax, clay bar, motor cleaning, pet hair removal, and more. Other car washes just wash your vehicle. Superior Shine elevates it. 805 Country Club Lane in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Appointments open now. Call or text 270-719-1761 because your vehicle deserves the superior treatment.
Be sure and call for an appointment for that. And let's see here. The other one is Lakeside Campground Marina. You already saw the camera, but here's what the campground looks like.
Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com.
Thomas Caffarley says, thanks David and Mark for keeping us up to date on the weather around us. You're most welcome, Thomas. And let's see here. I want to go back to one more, and that would be, let's see if I've got everything here so far. All right. Let's look at Sycor.
Case file 749. Impossible. 3 agencies walked away. Sycor opens what others won't. Full stack development, unlimited hosting, domains, free SSL, websites that get attention, and applications that work. Sycor. Open the impossible.
And for a quote, email quote at Sycor.com. That's email quote at Sycor.com. Be sure to include your information and contact, and someone will get back with you on that. Okay, let's see. Is that all of our sponsors? I think so. So let's check back in the radar again real quick. Yeah, Sycor says he does what AI cannot do, and I agree with that. Mike Slater, Anna, don't forget the chicken livers. Together they make a great surf and turf. She's talking about tomorrow is Catfish Friday at Ma's Kitchen.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, man, I love that catfish. So, let's see, what else we're going to do. Oh, I do want to show y'all the 24/7 channel real quick and let you know that if we go off and you want to see the radar, here is what it looks like. Let's see, what do you do here? Try it again. There it is. So you can see the radar there, and it has different versions where you can see it and watch it a minute, and it changes. Wider view, so you can see a lot wider view of all the precip everywhere around. And then it comes back into a closer view, like right here, like what you have on my screen normally. It's a little more sensitive than the one we're watching because it has more of a, shows more of the light rain, but hopefully you'll like it. And makes it a little more interesting than just a steady, stagnant radar shot, so that gives you a little bit more to look at. Just thought you'd like to see that for the time being.
I know you
Oh,
might.
good grief. I didn't do that. Yeah, here we are. Okay, I'm back. There we are. Man. Andrea Cook says, David, I got your tea and it's good. Good. I'm glad of that. I need to call them and see if they want to be a sponsor. Grim 030, what is Stewart County, Tennessee looking like?
Mostly just light rain right now.
Yep.
More light rain off to your west. There's some stronger storms still over in the Missouri side of the Mississippi River there in southern Illinois as well. And we'll have to keep an eye, but those are going to be take a little bit of time to get here. And then there's more that are starting to kick off way up in the southwest of the St. Louis area. They've got some severe warnings up that way.
Yes,
again, that could make its way down across here, but it'll be in the morning hours.
Yeah, it's pretty good storms up there.
Mm-hmm.
The Metropolis camera has not come back.
Well, for some reason, when those cameras go down, they don't come back very quick.
We've had a little lull in the rain.
Wondering if I might be close to time to head for home.
You trying to give me a hint?
No. I mean, we'll stay on as long as there's any kind of severe threat to talk to them about. But
Yeah, I don't think we got. I think our severe threat for the evening is over with, at least for several hours, unless that stuff up in St. Louis gets down here, but it'll be way off in the morning. And that's if it even makes it. Well, I tell you what. Is everybody happy? Everybody knows that here's the strongest storms right now up around Bowling Green. It's actually not too bad there. We're getting some thunder here in Hopkinsville over our studios. Lots of lightning up here. This storm up around Litchfield is a pretty good storm. Pretty intense, but not severe. It's got a special weather statement on it. Let's see if it does have any high winds. Not winds of 40 miles an hour in that. So again, it's not too bad. There'll be some flooding under that, though. And I would venture to say a lot of us have seen a lot of flooding. So we'll be back on tomorrow. And if we need to be back on earlier, we will. But we'll also try to have the drought monitor on as well. Marilyn E. David, I'm writing you from Cornville, Arizona. A little earlier tonight, you gave me my wonderful cousin advice to seek shelter, which she did. Thank you so much for your diligence and kindness. Thank you, Marilyn. That's very nice of you.
we're glad to do it. That's what we do.
Chloe Smith, is Hopkinsville okay? Yes, Hopkinsville's okay. It's just some strong storm off to the east. It's not bad. It's nothing serious. It's just more noisy than anything. Lots of heavy rain around the area. Be a good night to get you some sleep, which I intend to do here after a while. So other than that, I'm going to say we're going to call it a night. Unless you guys want to look at the Bears one more time, which we can do that. MC Pastrana 62, thanks for the good job keeping us safe with your constant updates. God bless. Thank you so much. Wise Old Sage, no problem here. Chloe Smith, okay, thank you so much. Good night. And for those who want to see the Bears one more time, we're going to go back over and look at them. Let's see, where'd they go? Here we go. Now, I've got one here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, lots of bears have arrived now. Looks like that one out there caught him one. And there's why they're all back. Look at all the salmon. Yeah, he done got him one. He just stuck his nose down in the water and got him one. That's a big one too. I can get another shot. Yeah, he got a big old fish. I knew he had a big one.
Yep.
He got to go somewhere and he'd get out of that fast water though. They went up there, caught him one too. So they're busy eating, having them a feast. Well, at least they won't have to go to bed hungry tonight.
Nope.
Josh Rogers says, just got back from Alaska yesterday. Wise old sage, that storm out of Saxton, Missouri shouldn't be no problem for us, right? Probably not for a while. It'd be early, sometime in the morning. So we'll see. Yeah, we've been pretty well having to come here all the time here lately. Okay, we got another fix. Get in on the action. Cycor says they're eating at Roy's Barbecue.
The best sushi in Alaska.
Mike Slater says, thanks for keeping us informed, guys. Time for Betty bye. Have a blessed rest of your evening. Have a great sleep tonight. Oh, gosh, I sure am. But we got to be back in the morning.
Yep.
I would like to watch these bears just a little bit longer. That one out there on the far side up there has caught him 2 or 3 up there.
Yeah. Boy, that's a lot of fish going up those falls.
A lot more bears coming down to catch some of them, too.
Yep. Despite the number they catch, they all, enough go up there to reproduce, to keep the salmon running strong.
He caught him one, the one out there in the middle. He's going off to eat. Get in there and get you one.
Said, quit nagging. I'm going.
We're jumping over his head. Oh, look. Oh, wow. That was a big one he just missed.
Billy Bob, yes, Madisonville is okay.
Oh, he got him one. Look at that. Got him a big one. Oh, the one up on shore's eating one. Look at there. He got him a big one, too. These bears are having a big time. What would bears be without bees? Ears. Oh, man. Brittany Yates, I don't remember where we found it at. There's several cameras. This is from the National Park Service up in Alaska. And this is the beginning of the salmon run, the annual salmon run. Now, there's another area called Tongass refuge area that it hasn't started in yet. These two, oh yeah, they're eating too. Everybody's eating good tonight.
Yeah, what is it Bruce the Shark says in Finding Nemo? We're having fish tonight.
I'll show y'all Tongass right here. This one right here had lots of bears in it last time. And this also, but they haven't started on this river yet. When they do, you'll see bears, you'll see eagles, you see all kinds of, you'll see black bears here too in this one.
Tracy Runyon, if you're a bear, anything smaller than you is food.
Wow, look at the fish
Whoa,
out
look
there.
at all of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. I haven't seen the underwater salmon cam. I'd like to see that. We'll have to look for that. Actually, Bab, yes, it's good to go to bed. There's no more severe weather in the area right now, and I think everybody's good to go to bed if they want to go. We're just kind of watching the live stream here of the bears in the annual salmon run. It just began, really, it's just beginning good today. You can see the fish jumping. Boy, boy, boy. And these bears come in and feast on them. That's a young bear that's off on the shore there. It was watching, that's his mama over there coming towards him. But he saw those fish out in the water and got it scared and jumped up on land.
Says, Mama, they may be wiggly, but they sure are good.
You're welcome, Ashley. Well, folks, I think I've had all the fun I can have in one day. But, yeah, if you want to look up the bear cams, there are several of them. But this one right here is from the National Park Service. It's in Alaska. And these are live cameras, too, by the way. Somebody left a partially eaten one over there in the water. You can see why the gulls hang around and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is our radar. I'll pull it out a little bit so everybody can see. It's still a strong storm over around Bowling Green. But Springfield's getting some rain now. Clarksville getting this rain. This one back here around Cape Girardeau, still strong, but nothing to be overly concerned about. However, back up this way, these storms are a little bit stronger. We'll see what happens when they get down our way tomorrow. So, everyone, I think we're going to, okay, she says, the West says explore.org. Yeah, the ORG denotes a government site, so that's the National Park Service. And George says, that's it, I'm going to Alaska. Nature Chick says, this is fun.
It is fun. We like watching them. There's something entertaining about watching them catch the fish and eat, and how clever they are at finding the right spot to get to.
I'd say Bowling Green's going to get some flooding rains. They probably are already.
Probably so.
Rachel Baskerville's just power flickering in Northern Tide, and James Thompson has Russellville looking. Russell's looking great. Just some rain. We're currently getting some pretty good thunder here at the studios.
Yeah.
The West says, but there's all kinds of live animal cams. New obsession.
Absolutely.
Mary, is Elkton okay? Yes, Elkton is fine. You're going to get some rain. They probably are getting some rain. Let me go over here and look a little closer. Hey, actually kind of out of it, but you got some more coming in. It won't last long, and it's not severe. Nothing is severe out there right now. Okay. Andrew Cook says, it's better watching the Bears than this weather. I guess it is. I reckon so. All right, Mark. I say let's start getting ready to get out of here. It's 10:26. We've been on the air for about a little over 2 hours. Hopefully we got everybody through it. Hopefully we got some subscriptions out of it. It does mean a lot for you to subscribe to us. And it does help us with our with YouTube, and helps us to be able to buy the stuff that we need and pay the subscriptions on some of these programs we use. So anyway, thank you all so much. Randy Smith says, I hear thunder in Franklin. Yeah, you're going to be getting some rain here in a little while. It'll be a little while before it gets to you. Andrew Cook, thanks so much, Mark. David, Mark, you helped me so much. Well, you're most welcome. Tracy says, God bless and keep the both of you. Sure could use that. Okay, Mark, you got any final words?
Everyone, enjoy the rumbles, stay dry, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Well, I sure hope this works. We had a mess up last time. Let's see if this works and we go able to close on out. So anyway, if I don't see you here, well, I'll see you here.
Bye, everybody.
Sky still rumbles, the earth winds down, the water's settling, the calm comes around. Clouds are drifting, the winds grow light. We made it through another wild night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom stay by your side. Rain and hail may have pierced the air. Thanks for riding with us, like and share. Shout out to David and Mark, what a ride. We kept you informed through the storm tonight. Every update, every warning we gave, so you can stay safe and ride out the wave. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom will always be by your side. When the next storm comes rolling through the air, you already know, just like and share. We'll catch you on the other side of the storm. Good night, everybody. Stay safe out there.